Hello guys, thanks for joining me. I thought I'd show you two magazines today which I bought recently, and these were produced in Vienna in Austria, and the two magazines are dated March of 1943. The title of the publication is Wiener Illustrierte, which translates as Vienna Illustrated, and it's just a thin kind of a weekly magazine, and I thought you might want to have a little look on the contents of it. The front cover here has a soldier going through the snow. He's hauling a MP40 across his right shoulder. You can tell it's an SS soldier because he has the SS eagle on the side of his cap. And we'll just have a little look through the publication. So it is quite thin paper. It's not the best quality, but it's quite a nice example of the Third Reich publications that were very common at the time. And it's basically a photo essay style of publication. So in the front here we got "Und wieder niedergeschlagen," which basically translates as "repulsed again." That is repulsing the Soviets. These photographs were taken on the Eastern Front. And we got a explosion there on the top left corner. We got a soldier running into a MG position there. And there's a nice photograph of a German soldier in a trench with a disabled Soviet T-34 in the background. And this one here, "Ein MG-Stand wird in die Erde gesprengt," which is basically showing how they prepared machine gun positions at the time. The ground, obviously, during the wintertime would have been frozen solid. So you got these pioneers. So you got a pioneer with a landmine on the top. And what they do is they detonate the landmine. And that creates a hole in the ground, in the frozen ground. And that enables them to prepare a machine gun position. So you got these soldiers here digging up the frozen ground. I do like that picture here with the disabled T-34 and the soldier there in the snow camouflage and the trench there. Now we've got a little essay here which corresponds to the cover here. So as I said, that's an SS soldier there. And what it says here is "Störungssucht Trupp vor," which kind of literally translates as "disruption search troop forwards." But I think a more suitable translation would be "repair search troop advances." And in this case what we got is a field line which has been damaged, and these soldiers here are basically going to search for the damaged line and repair it. So again, as I said, it's an SS soldier, SS troop. You can tell with the belt buckle that these are SS soldiers, and the soldier here is hauling a MP40 and a stick grenade. And it says in the caption here that he's carrying a MP40 across his neck and a grenade because they're expecting contact with the enemy. You got the reel here of telephone wire, and basically you got them going through the snow here in their thick winter clothing. So quite nice propaganda photographs. And they finally find the area that's been damaged. So there's a grenade shell hole there, and it had damaged the wire. So it shows the troop here connecting the wires back together again and testing the wire with the field telephone 33. So that's quite nice. And basically what it is they got a forward artillery observation post for a SS division. You can see the SS runes there, which was interrupted, and as I say, they went and repaired it. So the magazine is damaged from here on, unfortunately. Vienna was quite famous. It still is quite famous for its theatre. So we got a little article here about Viennese theatre artists. This is Paul Hubinger. You might recognize him or recognize his name. He played in the post-war film The Third Man. And if you remember the Harry Lime character. He was played by Orson Welles. Paul Herbinger played the porter in Harry Lime's apartment. Then we've got a couple of short stories here and some puzzles. And then we got another kind of photo essay about Tiroler kids. Tyrol is a area in northern Austria. It's basically between Innsbruck and Salzburg. It's just south of Bavaria, and you got these mountain kids here, mountain people, building a model ship. And it explains that the ship was due to a national competition, school competition, and it kind of goes on about how these kids have never seen a real boat before. Obviously, living in the mountains, they wouldn't have any ships up there, but they're still building this particular model here. As you can see, they're dressed in their particular Tiroler mountain outfits with the hats and the jackets, and it's just a nice little photo essay. This particular character here, young man, is wearing a swastika badge of some sort. I'm not quite sure what it is. And then at the end you got a series of cartoons. And then moving on to the second magazine. This one here is dated 10th of March of 1943, and this one here is dated a week later, on the 17th of March. And on the front we've got a nice looking young lady on a teletype machine, and it's a so-called Blitzmädchen, or communications assistant of the army. You can see the army eagle there. You got the little Blitz emblem that they wore, which is the reason they were called Blitzmädchen or Blitz girls. On the bottom it says here, German girls, your actions can also strengthen the front lines. This one is in a slightly better shape, condition. So again, we got the Eastern Front to begin with. We got a series of photographs here. Top one here shows a artillery barrage at night. Then we got a soldier here hiding from artillery, exploding artillery shell in the back. You've got the reel here, so they're reeling a communications line. And then this one here says they're German grenadiers on the move. It's quite nice to see the smocks that they're wearing. So you got the early smocks that they had, which is exactly the same one that I've got on my mannequin. So that's quite nice. So you got the exact same smocks being worn in life there. The next article is mine laying in the Black Sea. So you got these German Navy personnel here laying sea mines, I should say, in the Black Sea. And then another kind of a photo essay about a battleship in action. That's an amazing picture here of the battleship with the searchlight. So you got the artillery on the bottom here. But that's just an amazing photograph there. Then we got a little essay here of recuperating soldiers being served in a department store in Vienna. So you got these soldiers here. They're all highly decorated NCOs. You got Luftwaffe and Army here. And then we got another couple of short stories and puzzles. Before moving on to the main article, which is off duty with the communications assistants of the army. So you got the same girl, I guess, that is on the cover here. And you've got the Nachrichtenhelferin, or communication assistants, at work here at the telephone switchboard there. And then you got them off duty there. This particular one here, you can see the Blitz device of the communications assistants. And on the bottom is a little square in a circle that is a rank for Helferin, which is basically the equivalent of a senior private in the Heer. So you got the lady here looking at books. They got a fully stocked library. You've got them here at breakfast. So you got this big house out there, probably commandeered for the war. The big Gothic windows. You can see the snow and the trees on the outside. And here a little bit of off-duty music. That photograph shows them having their midday meal together. And again, off-duty here, so you got one of them knitting, another one writing a letter home, another one reading, and again the same girl as on the cover here. So you got a good view of the uniforms that they wore. And on the back again, we've got the cartoons. So it just makes a little interesting bit of my collection here. I think it's always good if you actually speak or read the language. I enjoy reading these period magazines and books. Kind of gives you an insight into the period a little bit better, into the zeitgeist of the period. And the pictures are quite nice. They're all taken by propaganda photographers. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them here. I've got a poster frame here that I bought in my local charity shop. I think I might just frame one of the pictures here. I do like this particular one here. It kind of shows an action scene, action figure of the SS soldier going through the snow with his MP40 across his shoulder. Carries a pistol in the back here. Then again, I do like the lady here. She's quite nice looking, and again, that makes a dramatic framed object there. So again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but that's my latest purchases from eBay. Anyhow, it's getting on a little bit, so I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.